This Spanish grandmother just went viral on TikTok. Not for dancing, not for cooking, but because of how she looks in a bikini at age 62. Maria and Susan. Both of them are 62. Now here's a strange question. Which one takes Ozempic and counts every calorie? And which one enjoys vanilla desserts for breakfast, pasta for lunch, and wine with dinner? The answer might shock you, because Susan, who spends $1,200 per month on Ozempic and hasn't touched a carb in weeks, is the one hiding in baggy black clothes. While Maria, who never heard of Ozempic and eats forbidden foods daily, is still slim and turning heads at the beach. But here's why this story gets even more interesting. Maria lives in what scientists now call the land that doesn't need Ozempic. A tiny Mediterranean paradise where pharmacies don't stock a single weight loss shot, and where women eat more carbs than Americans. They drink wine and soda every single day, yet they still maintain their hourglass figures well into their 60s. And it all comes down to a simple yet controversial vanilla morning hack that's now making those $1,400 weight loss shots obsolete. You see, they want you to believe that your belly fat is your fault. But it's not your fault. In this banned video, you'll be shocked to discover that the real root cause of your weight struggles is not your age, genetics, slow metabolism, or liver, but something that Harvard and Yale scientists call metabolic resistance, where a powerful fat-dissolving hormone inside your gut gets switched off, making fat loss impossible. This is why some people can eat whatever they want, while others gain 5 pounds just by thinking about carbs. And that's why I'm so excited to show you what nutritional scientists are calling the most revolutionary discovery of the 21st century. An incredibly unique and delicious vanilla latte hack that turbocharges your fat-dissolving hormones by 720% and instantly works to dissolve even the most hard-to-lose deep fat on your belly, hips, thighs, and arms, while letting you enjoy pizza, ice cream, and all the foods you love. All it takes is just a tiny tweak to your morning latte routine to effortlessly drop 3 to 5 pounds every week. No matter if you prefer almond, oat, or regular milk, or if you enjoy your latte from Starbucks or at home. And yes, when I first heard about this, I was totally skeptical. Until I saw the rock-solid science coming from places like Yale, UCLA University, and Harvard Medical School, and after it has already transformed the lives of over 96,400 men and women who are now waking up every morning slimmer and loving what they see in the mirror.
I lost 36 pounds just in time for vacation. This vanilla latte hack really works, and it's so delicious. My husband even says I look younger than when we met.
After menopause, I thought I was doomed to dieting forever, but this melted 43 pounds off my body. I'm wearing dresses I haven't fit into for 15 years, and my confidence is through the roof.
I was skeptical about this vanilla latte hack, but I've lost 37 pounds in just 8 weeks. My wife can't keep her hands off me now, and I'm still enjoying burgers and beer on weekends. It's ridiculously simple.
I've tried every diet imaginable over the last 20 years. Nothing worked until this. I'm down 51 pounds and still losing. I eat pizza with my kids and wake up lighter the next day.
And just as this vanilla latte hack has worked for them, how will you feel when it works for you? Imagine stepping on that scale and watching the numbers drop. 5 pounds, 10 pounds, 20 pounds, now gone forever. Picture yourself slipping back into that skin-tight dress you've been dreaming of, feeling your confidence skyrocketing, turning heads everywhere you go. And don't be surprised when your spouse suddenly can't keep their hands off you, finding any excuse to touch your newly slim body, like you're back on your honeymoon again. No more hiding from cameras, worrying about heart attacks or diabetes, or caring about what people really think about your size. Instead, you'll start living fully again, playing with your kids or grandkids without getting tired, planning that exotic beach vacation you've put off for years, enjoying all your favorite foods without a hint of guilt, all because you tried this simple vanilla latte hack I'm about to show you. And because this solution reverses the hidden root cause of stubborn fat, it doesn't matter if you want to drop 10 pounds or 100. if you've struggled with your weight since childhood, or if life just caught up with you after pregnancy or menopause. Once the weight is gone, it just can't come back. Now, if you're feeling skeptical, that's a good thing, because I don't want you to just believe me. I want you to see the incredible, undeniable scientific proof. I want you to listen to the stories of real people who have used this tasty discovery to lose more fat than they ever imagined. So make sure to watch this brief video until the end, because in the next few minutes, you'll discover the delicious vanilla latte hack that turbocharges your metabolic hormones and forces your body to safely dissolve and burn stubborn fat. The leaked call with a whistleblower doctor who just exposed how Big Pharma traps desperate people in $1,400 monthly payments while hiding Ozempic's deadly side effects. The strange story of a tiny Mediterranean island where nobody needs fat loss injections, even though they eat more carbs and sugar than Americans. A quick at-home butter test to reveal if your #1 fat-burning hormone is switched off. If you fail this, it's literally impossible to lose weight until you fix this one thing. And all the studies that support everything you're about to see. Let's dive in. Hey, I'm Mike Harrison. I'm an award-winning scientist who spent the last 22 years in the biometabolic research field. But the reason I'm making this video is my beautiful wife, Barbara. Our story probably sounds familiar. We met in high school, fell madly in love, and got married right after college. Barbara was this vibrant, confident woman who lit up every room she walked into. But everything changed after our third child was born. She was 42 when our youngest daughter, Emma, was born, and just like that, she was stuck with 47 pounds of post-pregnancy weight. It truly felt like her body completely betrayed her. That thick, jiggly belly fat started spilling over her waistband. Deep rolls appeared when she sat down, rolls that hadn't been there before. And this orange peel cellulite started covering her thighs and buttocks. She tried everything: keto, fasting, weird lemon drinks, walking 10,000 steps a day. She was actually eating less than her skinny friends, yet her metabolism seemed totally dead. And watching her confidence disappear was devastating. She started locking the bathroom door just to shower, always wearing those black clothes, and frantically untag herself from group photos within seconds. That vibrant, confident woman who used to light up every room was slowly fading away. So many nights I found her in front of the mirror with her tears streaming down her face, pinching the loose skin around her belly with such shame and disgust. That made me feel like a complete failure. As a husband and scientist who's supposed to have answers, my wife was suffering, and I just couldn't help her. I was scared, terrified actually. The doctors warned me that the excess fat was surrounding her organs, increasing her risk of stroke, diabetes, and heart disease. But when they suggested Ozempic, I nearly lost it. See, as a research scientist, I knew the terrifying truth about these injections. The Ozempic face, the constant vomiting, diarrhea, even blindness and other scary conditions that can actually be lethal. I couldn't let Barbara become another victim of Big Pharma's latest cash grab. But just a few weeks later, the unthinkable happened. It was family portrait day at Emma's preschool. The teacher had asked every 3-year-old to draw their family, and parents were invited to see their artwork displayed. The hallways were packed with proud moms and dads taking photos of their children's colorful drawings. Barbara almost didn't come, but Emma had begged her. "Please, Mommy, I made something special," she said. So there we were, following our little girl down the busy hallway, watching her pigtails bounce with excitement, when suddenly I saw Barbara's face freeze. Her hand flew to her mouth, and my heart dropped. There on the wall was Emma's drawing. Here I was, a simple stick figure in my lab coat. She even included Max, our golden retriever. But then Emma's excited voice cut through the hallway. "This is Mommy! Look, look!" she squealed proudly, pointing at what made my stomach sink. There was Barbara, drawn as this massive round circle taking up almost half the page. Stick arms, stick legs, but the body? It was enormous. The whispers started immediately. Some kid even laughed, but what crushed me wasn't the public humiliation. It was realizing that at just 3 years old, Emma was already learning that Mommy was the big one. When we got home, Barbara broke down in my arms. "I'm teaching our daughter it's normal to hate yourself," she told me. That night I wasn't just heartbroken, I was angry at the weight loss industry that had taken Barbara's hope and given her nothing but failure. and furious at myself for letting her suffer this long. But then my scientific pride kicked in. I hadn't spent 22 years as a scientist to watch my wife suffer. As a medical researcher, husband, and father, I had one duty: find the answer that would save Barbara's life. But with obesity rates skyrocketing worldwide, I knew I had to search where no one else was looking. So for the next few weeks, I buried myself in research and spent 8, sometimes even 10 hours a day, searching through a private database that only scientists have access to, packed with new cutting-edge studies that won't hit mainstream media for the next 2 to 3 years. But I found nothing, just dead end after dead end, the same solutions that had failed millions before. Until one night when I was just about to close my laptop, something caught my eye. It was a new study titled "The Land That Doesn't Need Ozempic," written by Dr. Andreas Ferrer, a leading scientist and chief of metabolic research at one of Europe's top universities. In this article, Dr. Ferrer revealed all the details about the San Sebastian paradox, a beautiful Spanish city where the obesity rate is almost 0%, even lower than Japan and Italy, and where Ozempic sales are literally zero. Yet these people are not starving themselves. Instead, every day they eat desserts like crema catalana, carb-loaded dishes like paella, and sangria, which is literally wine mixed with soda. The local women were famous for being slim and maintaining what they called la figura de reloj de arena, or what we call the hourglass figure, well into their 50s and 60s. Dr. Ferrer believed that by studying their local traditions, his team was just months away from solving the obesity pandemic forever. As soon as I read this article, I knew I had to talk to him. So I used my contacts as a scientist and asked him for an interview for an academic paper I was working on. Let me tell you, he was incredibly hard to reach, but finally, he agreed to a call. Hey, thanks for taking a call. I found he was very warm, surprisingly funny. Something about his genuine nature made me let my guard down. And soon, I found myself telling him everything about Barbara. The weight that wouldn't budge and the heartbreak. I had no idea back then, but I was seconds away from discovering something that would change everything.
First, you need to know that what's happening to your wife, it's not her fault. See, the moment someone gains a few extra pounds, what are they told? Cut calories and exercise more. But this advice is only designed to make you fatter, not thinner. Just think about it. When was the last time anyone went on a diet and kept the weight off forever? Never happens, right? That's not a coincidence.
So you're telling me that eating less and moving more is not the answer?
Exactly, Mike. In fact, it's now a scientific fact that the whole eat less, move more advice is wrong. Did you see the new study from the British Medical Journal? Scientists basically tracked 22,000 people who were on popular diets like keto, intermittent fasting, paleo, and vegan. And after 6 months, most hadn't lost a single pound. In fact, 66% of them ended up heavier than when they started. This isn't random, Mike. 66% of Americans are overweight. And each person spends over $111,500 trying to lose weight during their lifetime. That's a goldmine for Big Pharma and the diet industry.
If you're struggling with stubborn pounds that won't budge, pay very close attention to this next part. Because Dr. Ferrer was about to reveal a totally new morning hack, as delicious as sipping your favorite vanilla latte that transforms your body into a 24/7 fat-dissolving machine without dieting or wasting a single second at the gym.
Let me ask you something.
Okay.
Why do you think we have more gyms, diets, and weight loss drugs than ever before? Yet obesity rates, they keep skyrocketing. Because here's the truth, Mike. Every weight loss expert is completely wrong about the real biological reason why most people over 35 just can't lose weight. It has nothing to do with age, genetics, calories, your liver, or your lifestyle. Instead, it all comes down to a newly discovered metabolic hormone. So powerful that Harvard scientists are already calling it a new treatment for obesity. This hormone, it already exists in everyone's body, which means anyone can become naturally slim in weeks. But for 99.7% of people struggling with excess weight, this metabolic hormone is completely switched off, making weight loss impossible.
Wow. And what is this hormone? Is it leptin or something like that?
No, Mike, this hormone is far more powerful. It's called GLP-1. And yes, you might have heard about it when people talk about those new weight loss injections, but most doctors have it all wrong about how GLP-1 works. See, GLP-1 is produced in your gut. When it's switched on, it tells your body to burn food and stored fat, turning stubborn pounds into pure cellular energy. Because here's the one crucial piece they're all missing. If you're struggling with stubborn weight loss, it's not because you have low GLP-1 levels. In fact, your body always produces enough GLP-1 to make you naturally slim. The real problem is that your body has become resistant to GLP-1, which means that your GLP-1 hormone is only active in burning fat for a few minutes a day before your body sends the signal to completely shut it off. 1, 2, 3. We call this GLP-1 resistance. And if cutting calories or working out have done nothing for you, that's a clear sign you have GLP-1 resistance.
Now pay attention, because I'm about to show you live why Ozempic is not the solution. See, if you want to dissolve and keep off unwanted fat, you need your GLP-1 hormone switched on all day long. But with Ozempic, you're just injecting yourself with too much GLP-1 once per week. But what about the other 6 days? Just take a look at this pan. These cubes of butter are like the fat that you're trying to lose. This is what's happening if you have GLP-1 resistance. When I turn on the heat for just a few seconds, you can see a tiny bit of melting, but then your GLP-1 stops working. And even if you diet or exercise, your body only burns fat for a few minutes. Now let me show you what happens with Ozempic. With those injections, your body is flooded with too much GLP-1 at once. It's like burning 1 cube of butter with a gas lighter. Yes, this 1 cube melts. It might even burn. But look at all the other fat, completely untouched. This is Ozempic. One big GLP-1 spike that comes with constant nausea, vomiting, and the Ozempic face that ages you 10 years overnight. What's even worse is that new research shows these GLP-1 injections actually make your body more resistant to GLP-1 over time, which means your body starts sending even more signals to shut down your GLP-1 activity, becoming numb to your #1 fat-dissolving hormone. That's why people gain all the weight back, plus more when they stop taking it. Now here's what happens when your GLP-1 is working properly. See how every single cube starts melting? It's like a metabolic fire that effortlessly melts fat 24/7. This is exactly how your body is supposed to work when you fix your GLP-1 resistance. And I'm about to show you how to make this happen.
Mike, this isn't some new age alternative theory. It's something backed by hundreds of clinical studies. For example, in a brand new study from just a few months ago, scientists tracked the GLP-1 levels of a group of people day and night, and they discovered something truly fascinating. GLP-1 peaks at exactly 5:28 p.m. Think about it, Mike. Most people eat dinner, their biggest meal, after this peak. So here's a quick tip I tell all my patients. If you want to indulge in a bigger meal, do it around 5:30 p.m. and you'll actually lose more weight. But there's more. In a new study from the Journal of Physiology and Biochemistry, 5 scientists discovered something that explains everything we see in real life, because they proved that overweight individuals have significantly less GLP activity compared to naturally slim people. So you know that friend who eats whatever they want and never gains a pound? Now we know why. Their GLP-1 is active all day long. But here's what blew my mind. In a new study led by a top Harvard researcher, 6 scientists looked at 110 pairs of identical twins, ages 35 to 60. These people have literally the same genetics. Yet one twin dealing with GLP-1 resistance was on average 39 pounds heavier than their identical sibling. That's right, 39 pounds. Even scarier, the twin with GLP-1 resistance also had 79% more subcutaneous fat on their bellies, legs, arms, and thighs, and 80% higher insulin levels, increasing their risks for diabetes, stroke, and even Alzheimer's. This proves that weight loss has nothing to do with genetics or willpower. It's all about GLP-1 resistance.
But Dr. Ferrer, what's actually causing this GLP-1 resistance?
There are several culprits, Mike. First, age is a major factor. After 35, GLP-1 activity naturally starts declining. Years of yo-yo dieting and stress make it even worse. And for women, this is even more common. That's really unfair. But pregnancy can offer lower GLP-1 activity by a lot. And new research just linked toxins found in the U.S. food and water supply to also cause GLP-1 resistance. Here's why nearly all Americans are overweight.
What Dr. Ferrer said was shocking, but it all made sense. Stubborn body fat all comes down to GLP-1 resistance. That's when your body sends signals to literally switch off your most powerful fat-dissolving hormone. Ozempic just makes things worse. And if you're over 35, you just can't avoid this. That's why you're going to want to pay very close attention to this next part, because you're about to see the only natural way to reverse your GLP-1 resistance and dissolve even the most stubborn pounds for hours or even days on end.
Check this out, Mike. With my team, we just found the only natural way to target GLP-1 resistance. And it all started while studying the San Sebastian paradox. See, Mike, in this beautiful Spanish city, everyone is slim at any age. And they consume more sugar, carbs, and wine than average Americans. But nobody needs Ozempic or any GLP-1 injections. And this meant only one thing. They all had a very active GLP-1. So we started digging into their traditions. And we noticed something wild. These people are obsessed with desserts like crema catalana, delicious flan, which is a vanilla and custard dessert, even leche merengada, a super sweet latte covered with caramel. And as we dig deeper, we noticed that all these desserts had one thing in common. They were packed with a unique type of probiotic that's virtually unknown in America. That's when we knew we were onto something big.
You've probably heard about probiotics before. What Dr. Ferrer told me next had nothing to do with eating more yogurt, fermented foods, or random probiotic pills, because that's what I thought, and I was dead wrong. You see, some unique probiotics can fix GLP-1 resistance by supporting your L cells, tiny cells inside your gut that act as your body's GLP-1 switch. But the truth is that 99% of probiotics are useless because they are designed for general gut health, not for weight loss. In fact, most probiotic products were created before GLP-1 was even discovered. But after this discovery, Dr. Ferrer and his team were determined to crack the code. So they analyzed 120 different strains, trying to identify the one probiotic that can flip on the GLP-1 switch. Unfortunately, 99% of these probiotics failed completely. But when they least expected it, the breakthrough came from an unexpected place, a top university in the Netherlands, where Professor Willem de Vos, a brilliant doctor with over 600 peer-reviewed publications, made an incredible discovery. His lab team discovered the only probiotic that controls GLP-1 activity. This breakthrough ingredient is called Akkermansia muciniphila, but Dr. Ferrer calls it the GLP-1 microbe because it's the only probiotic proven to fix GLP-1 resistance, and the science behind it is mind-blowing. In a new study from the World Journal of Microbiology, scientists found that this GLP-1 microbe releases a protein called protein P9 inside your gut, which boosted GLP-1 activity by 67%. In other words, it doesn't just get your body to produce more GLP-1. It actually silences those nasty signals telling your body to shut off your GLP-1, allowing your body to dissolve fat 67% faster, giving you those head-turning results you'll see in the mirror each morning. And according to an in vivo study led by a top Harvard scientist, this unique GLP-1 microbe works by activating two fat-burning pathways at once. First, it turbo boosts GLP-1 activity. Second, it shrinks your fat cells, reducing fat mass by up to 47%. Think about that. That's like losing 5, 10, even 20 pounds of the most nagging fat. More than enough to slip back into those goal skinny jeans, ordering whatever you want without a hint of guilt, and feeling confident in your own skin again. So after this amazing discovery, Dr. Farah and his team kept pushing, and they identified 2 more ingredients. And when you combine these with Akkermansia muciniphila, getting skinny isn't just easy, it's literally guaranteed. The next compound is called Bifidobacterium breve. And Dr. Farah explained that this unique probiotic is absolutely wild because new studies show it can literally turbocharge your L cells, the tiny powerhouses that control GLP-1 activity, by up to 41%. That's enough to put your GLP-1 into overdrive. And that's not all. In a 2024 study from the International Journal of Molecular Sciences, the group of people who took Bifidobacterium breve lost an astonishing 66% more fat than the controlled group. That's like dropping 2 dress sizes while others are struggling to lose 1, losing 25 pounds instead of just 10, and seeing results in days instead of months. But the most impressive proof came from a recent double-blind study where scientists use a DEXA scan, which is like an x-ray that shows exactly how much stored fat you have. Well, after just a few weeks, every single person who took this unique probiotic showed dramatic drops in their body weight, waist size, and hip measurements. We're talking about melting off 3, 4, even 5 inches off your waist and hips in weeks. Actually loving how your clothes fit again, instead of hiding in baggy clothes. And that's exactly what will happen once your GLP-1 is working at full power again. And the third breakthrough is a rare Japanese prebiotic extracted from the exotic Amorphophallus konjac plant. It has been used in traditional Asian medicine for thousands of years, and experts believe it's one reason Japanese people are so naturally slim. Because this Japanese prebiotic supercharges your L cells, keeping your GLP-1 hyperactive and burning fat around the clock. And in a massive 2025 study, scientists took a group of people over 35 struggling to lose weight and split them into 2 groups. One group took this Japanese prebiotic, the other group didn't. And what they found left them speechless because the prebiotic group lost a whopping 67% more fat. That's an average of 26.8 pounds of pure fat loss. And Dr. Farah even showed study after study where this Japanese prebiotic was used to also lower high blood pressure, stabilize blood sugar, improve gut health, and support liver function. Then Dr. Farah combined these 3 compounds into a unique formula to mix into your morning coffee or latte. He sent the first batches to his patients, and the results were nothing short of a miracle. His patients were suddenly dropping 2, 3 dress sizes in weeks. Their energy levels were through the roof, and the weight was staying off. After hearing all this, I felt a glimmer of hope. Could this really be the solution for Barbara? There was only one way to find out. Dr. Farah, this is just incredible. Is there any way my wife could try this too?
You know what, Mike? I usually share this only with my patients. But sure, I'll send you this formula so your wife can try it too.
After that call, I could barely contain my excitement. Just 1 week later, I received a small package with Dr. Farah's 3 powerful compounds blended together. Honestly, Barbara was still a little skeptical. After years of failed diets and broken promises, who could blame her? But she trusted me. So the next morning, she mixed this formula into her favorite vanilla latte. That first day, the scale didn't budge. But after a few hours, Barbara told me she felt lighter, and she breezed through her usual midday slump without even noticing. Then came day 3. Barbara's eyes went wide in amazement as she stared at the scale. I just lost 5 pounds, she told me, smiling ear to ear. She tried not to get too excited, but every morning that followed, the numbers kept dropping. 2 pounds, 3 pounds, 5 more pounds. By the end of week 2, her favorite jeans weren't just fitting, they were loose. And within weeks, 47 pounds of deep, stubborn fat from her belly, thighs, legs, and every corner of her body had dissolved like ice in the sun, going from this to this. One morning, Barbara walked into the kitchen wearing those tight yoga pants she'd hidden away for years, and she looked incredible. Her belly was flat and toned. Those stubborn love handles were gone. Even her legs looked longer, firmer. That same night, we went to our favorite Italian spot, and Barbara enjoyed an entire pizza, tiramisu, and 2 glasses of wine. And you know what happened next? Nothing. The morning after, she just woke up slimmer than ever. No pounds coming back. Suddenly, the spark in our marriage also came roaring back too. We couldn't keep our hands off each other. Those long, passionate nights spent together felt like we were back on our honeymoon. And just when we thought things couldn't get any better, a few weeks later, my phone buzzed. It was Dr. Ferrer, and he had even bigger news. See, even with all the incredible results his patients got, Dr. Ferrer still wasn't satisfied. He wanted to make this formula absolutely life-changing for everyone, no matter their age, body type, or genetics. So he decided to assemble a team of top metabolic specialists, and he invested nearly $140,000 in research, trying to make this formula absolutely perfect, until finally, they discovered 4 new compounds that, when combined with the original ingredients, unleashed a metabolic cascade effect that made the new formula 7 times even more powerful. First, they added resveratrol, a powerful anti-obesity compound that boosts your natural GLP-1 activity and cranks up your metabolic rate while helping normalize blood pressure. Then came Berberine HCL, which activates the special pathways in your gut that keep your GLP-1 soaring all day long, boosting fat loss by a whopping 530% in clinical studies. Next was Garcinia mangostana, a juicy tropical fruit that melts visceral fat by targeting GLP-1 resistance while also lowering glucose and bad cholesterol levels. And finally, alpha-lipoic acid. According to new studies, this compound reprograms your cells to burn faster and more efficiently, helping people lose 15.4 pounds without dieting. Dr. Ferrer's lab test proved that combining these ingredients inside one tiny capsule in the correct ratio could completely reverse GLP-1 resistance, which means you're practically guaranteed to lose 3 to 5 pounds every week. Then Dr. Ferrer and his team gathered 850 people aged 35 to late 60s to try this breakthrough formula. Some had tried every diet under the sun. Others had tried Ozempic in the past, only to gain back every pound. Barbara was part of this group too. And if I thought the vanilla latte method was incredible, this new formula was even better, because now she could eat anything she wanted: pasta, desserts, even late night snacks. Her body just burned it all instantly. In just 90 days, she dropped 56 pounds of post-pregnancy weight. The doctor said that her blood sugar and blood pressure were now perfect. And a special lab test also confirmed that her GLP-1 was now active 24/7. And Barbara wasn't the only one. Within just 14 days, virtually every person who tried the formula dropped 5 to 8 pounds, while watching stubborn body fat from their belly, thighs, arms, and back melt away forever. That's when he decided to share this breakthrough with the world. And since I benefited firsthand from this remarkable discovery, I agreed to help by sharing my story. You've already shown you're committed to your health. You wouldn't have watched my video today if you weren't. Which is why I couldn't be prouder to introduce you to Ignitra, the world's first and only formula guaranteed to help you dissolve even the most stubborn pounds of visceral fat by erasing your GLP-1 resistance for good. In just days, you'll watch in amazement as those nagging inches start melting away, while you continue enjoying pizza, chocolate, and all your favorite foods guilt-free. No more endless hours at the gym or hiding in baggy clothes. Instead, you'll find yourself slipping into those gorgeous skinny jeans you've been dreaming of wearing. Finally, feeling sexy and desired as your spouse can't keep his hands off your newly tight, toned body. You'll walk through life with just pure, glowing confidence, while those naturally skinny friends who used to give you their eye-rolling advice are now desperately asking what your secret is. This will happen to you, just like it already happened to 96,400 women and men who tried Ignitra and are now waking up every morning loving what they see in the mirror.
I lost 36 pounds just in time for vacation. My husband even says I look younger than when we met. Ignitra has literally transformed my mornings and my waistline. Best decision I ever made.
Ignitra helped me drop 37 pounds of pure fat in just 8 weeks. My wife can't keep her hands off me now, and I'm still enjoying burgers and beer on weekends. It's ridiculously simple.
After menopause, I thought I was doomed to dieting forever, but Ignitra literally melted 43 pounds off my body. I'm wearing dresses I haven't fit into for 15 years, and my confidence is through the roof.
By the way, Ignitra is 100% natural, vegetarian, non-GMO, free from any artificial fillers, and comes with 0 side effects. Every batch is manufactured in our USA-based, FDA-approved, and GMP-certified facility and rigorously third-party tested to ensure Ignitra remains the most effective fat loss breakthrough of our century. Just 2 tiny capsules of Ignitra each day are all you need to reverse your GLP-1 resistance and dissolve even the most stubborn pounds that diet and exercise can't touch, revealing the slim, sexy shape hiding underneath. So, now that you've seen how Ignitra has helped over 96,400 people, including my beautiful wife Barbara, transform their bodies and lives, let me ask you something. What would it be worth to finally dissolve every single inch of stubborn fat? Watch your belly, arms, hips, and butt grow slimmer every time you look in the mirror, and finally feel like the confident, radiant, and best version of yourself. What would it be worth if you were 100% guaranteed that Ignitra would work for you? Just like it has for thousands who've already dropped 20, 30, even 57 pounds without painful exercise or giving up their favorite foods. Plus, think about all the money you'll save by finally ditching those personal trainers, gym memberships, and expensive injections. Instead, starting today, you'll finally reclaim that vibrant confidence that made you feel like yourself again. Imagine looking amazing in every single photo, confidently strutting down the beach in that bikini you've been dreaming about. Having your partner look at you with that same burning desire he had on your honeymoon. And finally, feeling that surge of energy as your skin glows and looks almost a decade younger. Because this isn't just about losing weight. This is about being the healthy role model your kids and family deserve, the confident partner your spouse fell in love with. And it's about showing yourself love, the one thing we always forget to do. So, with all that in mind, and considering that the average American spends $111,500 in their life trying to lose weight, it's clear why most people would gladly pay $10,000, $20,000, even $50,000 to finally melt that stubborn fat for good, instead of watching their confidence shrink as their waistline grows, which is exactly what Ignitra does. But today, you won't pay anywhere near that much. You know my story. How my wife Barbara almost gave up hope after gaining 47 pounds, and how Dr. Ferrer invested over $140,000 to perfect Ignitra's breakthrough formula. Well, listen, this isn't about money. And because Dr. Ferrer and I don't want price to stand in your way, we had to make Ignitra as affordable as possible. It's not easy because everything that makes Ignitra so effective also makes it expensive to produce, including the rare GLP-1 activating ingredients, our breakthrough formulation process, and rigorous third-party testing. So, when we officially roll this out to the public, we will have to set the price at $249 per bottle, which is still a no-brainer. I mean, you won't have to pay $140,000 like our research team did, but just $249 to finally melt away stubborn body fat and transform your body. However, since you're here today searching for a real solution just like I did, you won't have to pay $249 like everyone else will. Instead, for the next 24 hours and on this video only, you'll be able to secure a month's supply of Ignitra for just $79. That's an instant savings of $170. In just a second, I'll also show you how to unlock even bigger savings and claim your Ignitra bottles for just $1.60 a day, way less than your daily Starbucks. You see, even though most users report losing their first pounds within just a few days, our lab tests show that the longer you take Ignitra, the better your body becomes at effortlessly burning fat and keeping it off. During the next 30 days, Ignitra's 7 fat-dissolving ingredients will turbocharge your GLP-1, helping you watch those stubborn pounds vanish like they were never there. But the real breakthrough happens after 90 days. That's when Ignitra's cutting-edge formula will reverse your GLP-1 resistance for good, allowing your body to burn fat effortlessly. And I do mean effortlessly. In fact, It's actually recommended that you eat all the pasta, ice cream, French fries, and burgers in order to keep your GLP-1 in overdrive. And by day 180, your GLP-1 hormone will become hyperactive, like a biological furnace that melts away unwanted pounds 24 hours a day, even while you're sleeping, watching TV, or enjoying dinner. Just like those naturally slim people who can eat whatever they want. That's when you'll be forever free from counting calories, those extra inches that keep showing up in the wrong places, and the fear of gaining it all back. So if you're over 35, if you tried to exercise and cut calories, but those stubborn pounds refuse to budge, then you should take Ignitra for at least 6 months. Because the last thing you want is to start melting fat, fitting into your favorite clothes again, just to suddenly run out of Ignitra and watch those pounds creep back. And because our GLP-1 targeting compounds are so rare, once we're out of stock, you might be forced to wait months before the next batch is ready. And the price will likely triple by then. That's why most users are stocking up now while they can. And here's why, for today only, I'd like to offer you a way to experience the full transformative power of Ignitra, not just for 30 days, but for a full 180 days, which means that today you can claim an extra $180 off and secure your full 6-month supply of Ignitra for just $49 per bottle. That's an astonishing extra 40% off, and just $1.60 a day, which is way less than a cup of coffee. Plus, you'll also get free shipping. So click the 6-bottle package now and watch stubborn fat dissolve from your belly, thighs, and arms day after day while enjoying the biggest savings and longest lasting results. You will never see Ignitra at a price this low again. We're only able to offer such an incredible deal because we've cut out all the middlemen and their ridiculous markups. Plus, I'll even cover the shipping costs for you. It's no surprise that 91% of people are choosing the 6-bottle bundle. But regardless of which package you choose, I can only guarantee this special price for the next 24 hours. You see, Ignitra is becoming incredibly popular, and it's not so easy for us to keep up with the high demand. We're not some billion-dollar pharmaceutical company. We poured everything into creating the perfect formula, not into a huge warehouse. So our stocks are always very limited. Plus, these rare fat-dissolving compounds are so hard to source, which means when we sell out, you might have to wait months before getting another chance to order Ignitra. And because Big Pharma keeps trying to take down this video to protect their weight loss shot empire, we can only guarantee this special price for the next 250 bottles, which could disappear in the next few hours. Here's why. If you can still see the money-saving packages below, click the 6-bottle package below to dissolve even the most stubborn fat while indulging in all your favorite foods, turning heads everywhere, and enjoying the biggest savings. Ignitra is only available today on this page. It's not on Amazon, Walmart, or anywhere else. Due to its surging popularity, some shady vendors are trying to sell phony versions of Ignitra with inferior ingredients. And no, there are no subscriptions, automatic payments, or hidden charges. I hate that stuff as much as you do. And when you order your Ignitra bottles today, you'll be locked into this low price for life, no matter how much we raise our prices in the future. Remember, this special price is only guaranteed for the next 250 bottles. After that, we'll be forced to raise the price. Click the 6-bottle package now, or whatever option makes the most sense to you, to melt away those nagging pounds and finally love the way your body looks again. After ordering your 6 or 3-month supply, you'll get instant access to 2 transformational guides worth $109 completely free. Number 1, the 21-Day Health Blueprint, where you'll discover 7 ancient healing triggers hiding in your kitchen right now. Plus the strange morning ritual that naturally stabilizes your blood sugar, the 3-minute nighttime technique for deep restorative sleep, and the forgotten herbs that make your skin glow from the inside out. Number 2, the blood sugar solution, where you'll discover the 30-second sugar switch that helps control your cravings, the golden hour morning hack that keeps your blood sugar stable all day, plus 5 delicious foods that actually lower your blood sugar while satisfying your sweet tooth. This means that today, when you order your 6-bottle option, you'll literally receive almost $1,500 worth of Ignitra. Plus, you'll get over $100 worth of free bonuses. which is a total value of more than $1,600. And by the way, for today and only on this page, you're literally getting all of that for just $1.60 a day. So click the 6-bottle package now and watch stubborn body fat literally dissolve from your belly, thighs, and arms day after day, while enjoying the biggest savings and longest lasting results. Once you click on your money-saving package, you'll be taken to our secure order page. We use the same security as places like Walmart or Amazon, so your information and personal details are kept 100% safe and private. Simply fill in your information and we'll immediately prepare your package. In just a few days, you'll receive a discreet package at your doorstep. Just open it and take one tiny capsule of Ignitra. Instantly, its 7 fat-dissolving compounds will start to activate your GLP-1 hormone. In just days, you'll notice your clothes fitting a bit looser. You'll feel your body melting fat hour after hour, until one day, you'll step on the scale and see numbers you haven't seen in decades. Your body will be in full fat-burning mode, dissolving stubborn fat deposits exactly where you need it most. No more counting calories, just pure, effortless fat loss. Here's why I'm 100% confident Ignitra will work for you. It's already helped thousands of people break free from their weight loss struggle, and study after study confirms it. When your GLP-1 is switched on and active, your body naturally dissolves stored fat, especially from your belly, thighs, and trouble spots. You'll finally watch stubborn fat melt away day after day. And you'll finally reclaim that slim, youthful body that makes people wonder what your secret is. But look, if you're still skeptical, I get it. After all, the weight loss drug industry has been lying to us for decades. They lied about the real cause of your weight loss struggles. They lied about GLP-1 shots being the miracle cure, just to trap millions into their $1,400 monthly payment. It's no wonder Big Pharma's attack dogs have already taken down this video 3 times. So to prove that Ignitra works and give you complete peace of mind, I'm backing your order with our ironclad 180-day money-back guarantee. That means you decide nothing today. I'm not asking for a yes, just a maybe. Choose your 6-bottle package or whatever makes the most sense for you and place your order. Then you've got a full 180 days to try Ignitra and decide. Completely risk-free. If you don't see your waistline shrinking inch by inch, the numbers on your scale drop week after week, and your reflection in the mirror making you smile for the first time in years, or if you changed your mind for any reason whatsoever, simply let us know and we'll issue you an immediate refund. No hassle, no questions asked. We won't even ask you to send the bottles back. You can get a hold of our US-based support team at any time. You'll find the email and phone number on your confirmation page, delivered to you inside an email and printed inside every shipment of Ignitra. Look, you won't see Big Pharma handing out refunds when their $1,400 shots stop working or you gain back even more weight than before. They just pocket your hard-earned money and laugh all the way to their next private jet purchase. But that's not how we do business. We're real people helping others finally win their battle with weight loss. So you're not really making a payment today. Think of it more like a fully refundable deposit on your future dream body. There's simply no risk for you to say yes to Ignitra today. The only risk you face is watching another year go by. Keep struggling with your weight and feeling the sensation of regret because you skipped this life-changing opportunity. Take action now. Because if you exit this page without claiming your supply of Ignitra, you might be saying goodbye to this chance forever. So click the 6-bottle package to turbocharge your GLP-1 hormone and watch the pounds melt away effortlessly while saving $300 and securing the longest lasting results, or whichever amount makes the most sense to you.
I ordered the 6-month bottle package because honestly, I was desperate. After 2 kids and years of yo-yo dieting, nothing worked. By month 3 on Ignitra, I lost 47 pounds. Now, 6 months in, my husband can't keep his hands off me. And get this, I wore a bikini on our beach vacation for the first time in 12 years.
Now guys, this is the real deal, all right? I was skeptical, but I figured a 6-bottle deal, it's worth a shot, right? I have struggled with my weight since college, right? I mean, I've tried every diet, every pill on the market, but Ignitra actually works. Down 63 pounds in 6 months. And for once, I don't feel like I'm fighting my body every day, all right? I have energy through the roof, and I actually now enjoy looking in mirrors.
Look, I almost didn't write this, but after finishing my 6 bottles of Ignitra, I have to share my story. I lost 52 pounds, but it's not just about the numbers. My energy is through the roof. I'm sleeping better than ever, and I actually enjoy shopping for clothes now. For the first time in 20 years, I feel like me again.
If you still see the different options below, it means we still have some limited stock available. But the clock is ticking, and I want you to remember one thing. It's not your fault that nothing you have tried until this point has worked for you. No amount of dieting or exercise was going to overcome your GLP-1 resistance. This is different. And today, you've finally found something special. So now you have 2 paths in front of you. Path 1, you ignore all the success stories and the science, proven how Ignitra's ingredients can fix the root cause of your weight loss struggles. You do exactly what the weight loss industry wants you to do and carry on. And I think you already know what will happen, because this path is filled with the same frustration that brought you to this video. It's the one filled with endless yo-yo cycles of failed weight loss, exhausting workouts, trendy weight loss shots that keep emptying your savings account, while you watch your body store more and more fat around your belly, thighs, legs, and arms, feeling uncomfortable in your own skin, judged every time you go out in public, or trying to avoid your reflection in the mirror, feeling trapped in a body that you don't love. And if you don't take action today, if you don't try something new and proven, what's actually going to change? Look, I've seen too many people give up, and it truly breaks my heart, especially when I know there's a simple, effective way to finally break free from this prison of frustration forever. Something that's actually enjoyable, something that works with your body, not against it, and something that's already been proven through Dr. Farrer's groundbreaking research. All you need to do is say yes. Thousands of women and men of all ages just like you have already chosen this path and experienced how different life can be from the tiniest little change. And because you're still watching, I know you feel it too. That deep down knowing that it's time for a change, that today can be different. That's why I'm inviting you to join us, to feel what true effortless weight loss feels like. And believe me, you'll be amazed as you watch the numbers on your scale drop week after week, seeing that stubborn belly fat melting away while you're back living life to the fullest. And don't be surprised when you catch your husband doing double takes when you walk by, because soon, every time you look at yourself in the mirror, you'll absolutely love what you see. As I said before, thousands of everyday women and men have already chosen this path, and I can't wait for you to join them. Don't forget that your order is protected by our 180-day risk-free guarantee. If you're not thrilled with your results, just email our customer service team and we'll immediately refund every penny. You'll also get free shipping on your order. But time is running out. Click the 6-bottle package now, or whichever amount makes the most sense to you. And finally, watch your stubborn fat dissolve while indulging in all your favorite foods and loving the way you look. Still here? If you still have any questions, I totally get it. So let me go over some of the questions I get most often. Question 1. What is GLP-1 resistance and why is it making weight loss so difficult? GLP-1 is your body's natural fat-burning switch, a powerful hormone that turns stored fat into energy. When working properly, it keeps you naturally slim. But after 35, many people develop GLP-1 resistance, meaning this fat-burning switch only stays on for minutes each day before shutting off completely. This is why diets and exercise often fail. They don't fix GLP-1 resistance. And it's why those expensive weight loss shots don't work long-term. They're forcing more GLP-1 into a system that's already resistant to it. Ignitra contains a unique blend of natural ingredients specifically designed to restore your body's sensitivity to GLP-1, helping keep your fat-burning switch on throughout the day. Question 2. What's inside Ignitra and how does it work? Ignitra combines 7 powerful natural ingredients scientifically proven to restore healthy GLP-1 activity and accelerate fat burning. Here's how each ingredient works. Akkermansia mucinifera. This breakthrough GLP-1 bacteria boosts fat-burning hormone activity by 67%, helping shrink stubborn fat cells and reverse GLP-1 resistance. Bifidobacterium breve. Clinical studies show this probiotic helps users lose 66% more fat, even during sleep, by increasing GLP-1 production by 41%. Amorphophallus konjac. This ancient Japanese prebiotic keeps GLP-1 levels elevated, leading to 67% more fat loss, average 26.8 pounds, especially in people over 35. Resveratrol naturally enhances GLP-1 activity while supporting heart health, helping burn more fat while improving overall wellness. Berberine HCL boosts metabolism by 530% by activating GLP-1 pathways in your gut, promoting steady fat loss without drastic lifestyle changes. Garcinia mangostana, also known as mangosteen, targets stubborn belly fat while supporting healthy cholesterol levels by combating GLP-1 resistance. Alpha-lipoic acid helps users lose over 15 pounds by reprogramming cells to burn fat more efficiently, even without changing their diet. Each ingredient works together to restore healthy GLP-1 activity and accelerate fat burning. All you need is 2 capsules of Ignitra daily to activate your body's natural fat-burning switch. Question 3. How does the guarantee work? When you get your supply of Ignitra today, you're automatically protected by our 180-day, 100% money-back guarantee. If you're not absolutely thrilled with your transformation, just contact our US-based customer service team by phone or email. We'll refund your entire investment within 48 hours. No questions asked. Question 4. How many bottles of Ignitra should I order? If you're over 35 and struggling with stubborn weight, studies show you should take Ignitra for at least 6 months to fully restore healthy GLP-1 activity and achieve your desired weight loss. That's why our 6 and 3 bottle packages are our most popular options. They give your body enough time to respond to the natural ingredients while saving you money compared to the single bottle price. Plus, you'll get $109 worth of free bonuses with either package. We strongly recommend ordering 3 or 6 bottles to achieve your ideal body transformation. Question 5. Is Ignitra right for me? If you're struggling to lose weight despite trying everything, and if you've wasted money on diets, workouts, and expensive weight loss shots without lasting results, then absolutely yes. Instead of just forcing temporary weight loss, Ignitra targets the true root cause, GLP-1 resistance, helping restore your body's natural fat-burning ability. Question 6. Is Ignitra available anywhere else? No. Ignitra is only available right here on this website. It's not sold on Amazon, Walmart, or in any stores. This allows us to maintain strict quality control and ensure you're getting the genuine product at the best possible price. Question 7. How long will Ignitra be in stock? Ignitra contains rare premium ingredients that are difficult to source. Due to high demand, we cannot guarantee stock beyond today. This is why it's best to secure your supply of Ignitra now by selecting your best option below. Question 8. Is this a one-time payment? Yes. Your order today is a one-time payment with no subscriptions, hidden fees, or auto-ship charges. Question 9. Okay, I'm ready to try Ignitra. What's next? Simply choose the 6-bottle bundle below or whatever package feels right for you and place your order. We'll ship your supply of Ignitra directly to your door. I'm confident that you'll be amazed at how quickly Ignitra works to activate your body's fat-burning switch and transform your figure, just like it has for thousands of other women in our Ignitra family. 6 months gives these powerful ingredients time to restore healthy GLP-1 activity, shrink stubborn body fat cells, and reactivate your natural metabolism. Those trouble spots will melt away, your energy will soar, and you'll finally feel confident in your own skin again. Plus, you'll save the most money, and you're fully protected by our 180-day guarantee. So click below now to claim your Ignitra bottles and start your transformation today. Listen, your happiness and self-worth are everything. Living in a body you don't recognize is no way to live. Watching your confidence fade away year after year is no way to live. And looking in the mirror each morning, feeling frustrated because nothing you've tried has worked, this is definitely no way to live. Now, this is your last chance to finally get the body you deserve with the power of Ignitra. Think about it. For just $1.60 a day, those stubborn fat deposits, that endless yo-yo dieting, and every single fear about your weight spiraling out of control, they will all be gone for good. Instead, you'll finally feel comfortable in your own skin. Wear the clothes you actually want to wear. Eat your favorite foods without guilt. And celebrate life without hiding from the mirror ever again. So, what are you waiting for? Effortless weight loss, boundless energy, and a completely transformed body are right here waiting for you. Because, well, let's be honest, those clingy pounds around your belly, thighs, and arms aren't going to disappear on their own. That fat that's been haunting you for years isn't just going to magically melt away. Otherwise, you wouldn't still be here. So, for less than the price of a cup of coffee, I'm urging you to at least give Ignitra a try. It doesn't matter if you've been struggling with your weight for 2 years or 20 years, or if you've already tried every diet, exercise program, or weight loss shot under the sun. Just give Ignitra a shot and watch as those stubborn pounds melt away effortlessly. Ignitra is your key to effortless, permanent weight loss. The kind that leaves you feeling vibrant, confident, and in love with your reflection again. Picture yourself walking into a room knowing all eyes are on you for all the right reasons. Getting ready to finally enjoy the life you deserve. Feeling energetic, empowered, and proud of your body. The time is now. Claim your supply of Ignitra and get ready to meet the new, confident you. With our limited time discount, there has never been a better time to start. And with our 180-day guarantee, you have nothing to lose. Well, except for all that stubborn fat that's been holding you back. Look, at this point, you know everything there is to know about Ignitra. You've seen Barbara's incredible transformation, losing 47 pounds of wobbly, thick fat. You've seen the breakthrough science behind why Ignitra works when nothing else has. And you've seen what life could look like without excess weight holding you back. But I can't make this decision for you. If you're like most women and men watching this, you've already wasted time and money on crash diets, expensive gym memberships, and trendy weight loss shots. You already know none of those so-called solutions have any guarantees. But with Ignitra, you've got 180 days to prove to yourself that it does work. I'm not asking you to decide right now. I'm asking you to just say maybe. Then you've got 6 entire months to decide if it's working. So please, for yourself and for everyone who loves you, just give Ignitra a fair shot. The choice is yours. And if you're still here watching this video, then you know that Ignitra is what you need to finally transform your body and reclaim your confidence. But with our stock going fast, there's no time to wait. So which package feels right for you? 6 bottles? 3 bottles? Click the button below and take the first step towards the body and life you deserve. This is Mike Harrison. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for watching. I can't wait to hear your success story.